Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Tonight we have right here the brand new Citroen C3 Aircross, a super affordable SUV with plenty of space. Of course, about that we will talk in a separate video. I will have a full review, I will have a test drive video where I talk about how is to drive, consumption. In a full review we will talk about interior, exterior, material quality, price and so on. Definitely check out those videos. In this video today we will talk about lights. Exterior lights, interior lights, headlamps, everything about the lights you will find out in this video. And I have with me the top of the range version, the Max version. This is the hybrid. This means it comes with petrol engine, 1.2 liter, 3 cylinders inline, plus the electric motor, 28 horsepower. I'm not going to go into many technical data because we just talk about lights. But keep in mind, this is the hybrid, it's full option, so that means it has basically the tail lights on the rear. They have the 3D tail lights, which on the entry-level version it's quite different. So the tail lights on the rear is different than the top of the range version, which we have here. So keep in mind, the entry-level version is different. Anyway, this is the key. When you unlock the car, it's basically turn on all the lights, no animation, it's just simple, but the good part is that it's turning on, so you can see where is the car, you can see the new design language with the new lights and headlamps. Also, you will see on the new C5 will look basically the same. It's not matrix LED headlamps, it's a normal LED, low beam, high beam, but it's very powerful and the brightness, it's more than enough. We will talk about that in a separate video. I will have a test drive video in the nighttime. Definitely check out that video to see how it is on a darker streets. But from my point of view, for the price point that this car start and the price that this car sold, under 30,000, around 36,000 euro for the Max top of the range version, I think those lights are more than perfect. Here, by the way, no lights under the mirror or no animation or something like that. It's just, yeah, the mirror, simple like that. It's normal, you know, somehow if you want to offer such a big SUV, because now it's bigger than before, and so with so many, let's say, safety features and complex technology in terms of driving, like the powertrain hybrid, you can have everything. So they have to cut some costs from somewhere in order to offer you a car at 26,000 euro full option, because the entry-level version start at around 18,000 euro, which is impressive. Anyway, on the rear, as I said, we have the 3D tail lights on this Max version. They look really good. This new design language, it looks unique and interesting, and I think it fits really well with Citroen because it has this C kind of design. And yeah, anyway, now I want to go inside, turn on the car, and I will show you the brake lights, the fog lamp, and the reverse lights, so you can see the way they look. I didn't see it until now, but you will be the first to see it. So I didn't had the chance before to basically check it out, but you can see the brake light. This is the brake light. It is also on the upper side, pretty powerful. What is important is to be seen, and you are seen very well. And if you go in reverse, right now I'm going in reverse, you can see the reverse light. Pretty powerful, the reverse light as well. Now where is the fog lamp? Here, wait a second, I will try to turn on the fog lamp. So now, okay, now is the fog lamp on, so you can see it. Yeah, on the lower end. I'm not sure if it's LED, I can see it, I never saw it before, so you tell me, guys, write me in the comment and tell me it is LED or not. Good. Now let me show you the headlamps. The cool, interesting thing is that when you turn on the fog lamp, you turn it on from here, from this stalk, and you can see on the front, when you turn it on, you see it's turned on the lower end. So you will see that it's illuminating the lower end. And I never saw it before, but I guess it's the halogen light. Let's see, I'm really curious because it's a yellowish light. So yeah, exactly, right here is the halogen light. It's a different color than the ones from above, so it's a yellowish light. And here is the full LED with a bright white light, and this is the way it looks. Anyway, now I want to show you the headlamps. High beam, this is the high beam, low, high, low. This is the way it looks when you turn from low beam to high beam. And if you look in the front, you will see how bright is this white light. I really like it. I mean, I think they are perfect for what they are, you know. So they're more than enough. Anyway, in the test drive video on the nighttime, we will see it on some dark streets. Now, I want to turn on the hazard light and we will talk a little bit about the exterior lights, and then we will go inside as well. So, as I said, the design language, I think it's pretty nice, and I think it fit really well with all these new Citroen cars that they come on the market. The C5 will look basically similar. Also, the car have been growing from the previous version, and it has much better stance. Turning signal on the mirror cap, very visible. Even from this angle, you can see the headlamps super visible, which is very good. You can see the tail lights from this angle, very good. So it's important to be seen in the nighttime, and they look really good. I like the back end of the car a lot. I think the tail lights fit really nice in this C design. I think they fit lovely on the car. Also from the back end, from this angle, pretty. It has pretty nice stance. It looks bigger than it is. And let's don't forget that this is a B segment SUV, super compact, but in the same time, huge space inside. Definitely check out the review to see how much space you have, and you can get it optional as a 7-seater. This is incredible. Probably one of the most spacious car in this class. And the 7-seater option is not so expensive, around 700 euro. This is the way it looks from the front end. Again, quite nice. Anyway, you already saw it here. The turning signal is not LED, it's a normal halogen light. Down here is normal halogen light on the fog lamps, but those are LED, and the daytime running light, it is LED, as you saw before. LED, it is also here on the mirror caps. So they are very visible all over the mirror cap. Here as well, LED lights. Turning signal, I don't know, I think it's a normal halogen light, I'm not sure about that. It looks like an LED. It looks pretty powerful, it looks quite good. And on the number plate, the light here, it's kind of yellowish, but it looks good. I mean, it's quite fine. Now, in the trunk, let's go in the trunk. Here we have a light on the right side, kind of a yellow light, halogen light, more than fine, more than enough light to see the things in the trunk. Now, going inside, here in the back, the car doesn't have too many LED lights. It's just this background white light here. Also, you have some LED light in the middle, in the center up on the roof, and it's illuminating really beautiful those nice seats, which we will talk about in the review video a lot, because those seats are really comfy. Now, going inside, here on the upper side, you have also 2 extra lights, by the way. If you need a little bit more light, you can see right now it's even more. So that's very important. I like that. And I like the fact that they are LED. And then in the front, this is the dashboard. Of course, on the upper side, you still have some LED up there. Super powerful. And you have 2 LED lights on the dashboard, right there and right there. And I will show you when we get there. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty nice. Pretty nice ambient in the nighttime. Not too many lights that bother you. You have just 2 ambient lights, nice, falling on the dash. Otherwise, every single button is illuminated. And this is the way it looks from the driver point of view, with the head-up display, they call it, the digital cockpit, and the multimedia screen, which is positioned very well. Anyway, let's go in the front and let's talk a little bit about the lights and this ambient light. I like the way it sounds when you close the door. At least on the back, in the front, it doesn't sound as good as on the back, but on the back it sounds really good. Here you have some ambient light or light behind the buttons, which is important. You can see them very well. Also here the same, and also here is the ambient light in a nice, interesting shape design, which fall here. And also you have one on the other side, the same story. You can change the color, but it looks really interesting. And then of course you have the LED light from above, which fall inside the car in a nice way. Also here in the back, the same story. Now, going inside, stop this hazard light from here, and this is the way it looks, the low beam. I think it's super powerful. For what it is, it's more than fine. I wait that car to pass, otherwise I cannot show you the high beam. I don't want to bother them. But yeah, this is the way it looks, low beam and high beam. So this is it. This is the difference between those two. I really like the screen, the head-up display, the digital screen there in the front. I think it's perfect positioned, so if you look at the road, you're driving along, you don't have to look too much farther away, so you can see all the information very easy. This one, it also plays very well, so it doesn't bother you in the night. It stays also anyway all the time on dark, which is great. And also here you have some buttons which are illuminated. You have the climatic system illuminated and some buttons around here. The glove box is not illuminated, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Up here you have some extra lights, left, right, but you have also the middle one, so you make more lights inside here. And here you don't have a light on the mirror, but otherwise I think it's basically more than enough light to see different things inside here in the dark. What can you expect from a budget car, for a car that's sold at around 26,000 euro for an SUV so big as this Citroen C3 Aircross? I think it's a good price for what they offer, and I'm quite excited and I like the car. And I think these Citroen and basically the Citroen cars and Citroen, what they try to bring on the market, they try to bring on the market very accessible cars in terms of price, very affordable cars, and they start to somehow compete with Dacia, because Dacia somehow grow the price a little bit and then Citroen lower the price a little bit. So now it's kind of going pretty close. So it's really interesting because, you know, Citroen make really good cars and made really good cars. Anyway, that was the video, guys. Definitely check out the other videos. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.